100 hometowns. Build It Forward will select 5 local...
Dream come true. Thanks, James Free. Our guest list just got a little longer. Visit James Free at 9555 Main Street in Montgomery and online at jamesfree.com.
All right, 729, 700 WLW. I found this with some paper sitting on the counter when I came in this morning, and it was interesting enough that I put it on the blog. It is a radio, a Crosley radio they used to make. Made the cheap ones first, and then made some bigger radios. This is the biggest radio I've ever seen. It's called the WLW, made by Crosley. And the story is about these guys who are restoring it. First of all, they bought it at an auction for $55,000. And then it's like thousands for each part as they put the parts into it. You know, what it's worth when it's done. I haven't gotten to that part of the article. But it's a huge radio. I mean, it's more like the size of a refrigerator or pretty close to it. And I threw it up on the blog, so you can check it out for yourself. My page is 700WLW.com. And then finally, a practical use for a jetpack. They're using them in the UK, and this could probably work in the western U.S. for rescues, like mountain rescues. And paramedics use them, and they fly up the mountain, and they find the injured person and treat them and all that stuff. It gets them there faster than if they have to climb the mountain, put it that way. So, both kind of interesting. Both are on my page, 700WLW.com. Check it out.
News, traffic, and weather. News Radio 700 WLW, Cincinnati.
Another strain of COVID virus causing new concern this morning. This is the 7:30 report. I'm Matt Reese. Breaking now, the Centers for Disease Control says that some of us should get another COVID booster shot. It's a second booster of Moderna and Pfizer for people over the age of 50. If it's been at least 4 months since you've been vaccinated with your first booster dose, you should consider another one. There are new COVID infections because of a different strain of the virus.
Breakthroughs and improving the health of our communities. Getting reports of an accident northbound 75 near the Brent Spence Bridge. That's going to add to what was already loading up again from Kyle's. Add an extra 5 minutes into downtown. Clifton Avenue is now blocked off at Main Street due to the SUV that went into the school building. That also has a power pole or a light pole knocked down. I'm getting reports of a wreck westbound on 52 at 9 Mile. Chuck Ingram, News Radio 700 WLW.
Sponsored by Baxla Tractor, your Kubota headquarters. Baxla Tractor is Cincinnati's Kubota headquarters. Tractors, skid steers, mowers, UTVs, and more, they have it all. Stop by their showrooms for a Kubota today. Visit online at BaxlaTractor.com.
Now the latest forecast from the Crane Heating and Cooling Weather Center on News Radio 700 WLW.
Wind advisory is going to kick in this afternoon, and it will run until 6 tomorrow morning. We're looking at a mostly cloudy and windy day, a high near 80. Tonight, rain likely, chance of storms, low 52, and scattered morning rain tomorrow. Otherwise, afternoon clouds and a high of 60. Right now in Cincinnati, we have 43 degrees and a few light showers. The Museum Center and the National Underground Railroad Freedom Center are both reopening today after a computer virus shut them down earlier this month. There are still some things that both centers are unable to do, but they will be reopening today. The Reds are going to join the Findlay Market Opening Day Parade organizers for a news conference later this morning. They're going to be releasing details on what's going to happen on April 12th, who the Grand Marshal's going to be, how many entries, and we'll see whether there are going to be any restrictions because of the pandemic. We have that covered for you later on. Hearing for today in the case of a Connecticut school massacre 10 years ago. Families of 13 Sandy Hook victims want an internet radio host held in contempt and arrested for missing depositions last week. They're suing Alex Jones because he said the 2012 shootings at Sandy Hook were fake. More than 10 million people in Ukraine no longer in their homes, and includes half of the country's children. United Nations this morning says 4 million have fled to neighboring countries since Russia invaded. The rest are displaced inside Ukraine. Forecast coming up, a windy and rainy next 24 hours. 7:35 at News Radio 700 WLW.
Hey, it's Kid Chris. Remember when you could get information without having to give personal details? Well, you still can at ZimmerMotors.com. Zimmer's privacy promise means you can get
anybody out there? Nope, nobody. I don't know if I'm even live or not. Cold out there this morning. Supposed to get 80 degrees. Supposed to get 80 degrees. $80 degrees today. Nobody's out here.
And it just keeps going and gusting up to
Building
60
and
miles per hour
building.
this afternoon. So yeah, we've got the wind advisory. Noon it starts through 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. We also have a rare red flag warning. Like, we don't get those a lot. Basically means don't burn stuff outside today. So don't be that person. Don't burn stuff in your yard.
That's not a good day for that at all.
Nope, because it can spread pretty easily. And I know a lot of times, like, you hear of red flag warnings, like, out west because
I know. I can't think of the last time I heard one around here.
I mean, it's been a hot minute since we've had one, and it's not like we have super amounts of dry brush because things are just starting to grow. There's not a lot of leafy greens to slow things. I mean, it's just yeah, fire should spread pretty easily today, so keep that in mind. And yes, the red flag warning is only for our eastern spots, but I would honestly heed that warning no matter where you live in the tri-state today.
So what will be our peak wind speed?
Ooh, I would say wind gusts up to 50 miles per hour outside of our thunderstorm chances. Then as the storms come through this evening between 9 and about 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, those could even have some embedded wind gusts that could get up to around 60 miles per hour. But that's just according to those thunderstorms, not our general winds today.
What an exciting day.
You know, it's what I call an onion forecast. It's got lots of layers.
Yeah.
The obvious one is the outside, which is the warmth for today. The next layer down, the second item of importance I'm talking about is the wind, and then the next layer is the storm. So we've got a lot.
And there could be some power outages when this is all done, too.
Yeah, there could be. Definitely.
All right, Ms. Good News, thanks so much, and we will talk tomorrow.
As John calls me, the sugar-covered dagger.
There
I'm
you go.
here to give you my happiness and awfulness.
We thank you.
Bye.
All right, see ya. Temp is 42, that's it.
700 WLW. 6 Turn Sports.
Thank you, Mikey. College basketball last night. Xavier knocks off St. Bonaventure in the NIT semifinals, 84-77. The Musketeers are advanced to tomorrow night's NIT championship game against Texas A&M. Aggies beating Washington State 72-56. Reds update. Reds dumped the Rangers yesterday in Cactus League Baseball 7-1. Vladimir Gutierrez starts today for the Reds as they meet the Oakland A's. 700 WLW's coverage, 3:35 with the R&L Carriers inside pitch. In golf, Tiger Woods played a practice round yesterday at Augusta National, playing all 18 holes, fueling speculation that he may play in next week's Masters, just 14 months after his near-fatal car accident. And ACHL hockey tonight, Cyclones take on the Indy Fuel. Bill Dennison, 700 WLW Sports.
The True Crime Podcast. What Happened to Sandy Beale investigates the alarming death of a young woman who dreamed of a career in law enforcement. Journalist Melissa Jeltsin untangles the mystery at the heart of the investigation, revealing a troubling pattern by officials close to the case.
I didn't take any of that crap because I could tell that they were hiding something.
Listen to What Happened to Sandy Beale on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
That plane just left CVG Airport and is headed to the sunny, luxurious Caribbean beaches. Ready to be on the next flight? Now is the time. CVG Airport's Travel Dream Sweepstakes prize in March is a trip to the destination of your choosing. Cancun, Jamaica, or Los Cobos via Vacation Express. The stress-free, all-inclusive experience from CVG is the perfect getaway. Visit CVGAirport.com/CVG75 to enter. Contest rules apply. CVGAirport.com/CVG75.
Hi, this is Trevor Jones with Robert Jones Plumbing, the world's friendliest plumbers. No job is too big or too small, whether it's a remodel, water leaking, or drains backed up. Give us a call at 513-353-2230. That's Robert Jones Plumbing, 513-353-2230.
When it comes to gardening, we all want to get the best results for our efforts, and the best way to accomplish this is to use lawn and garden products from Fertilome. This is the time of the season to apply a fertilizer with a weed preventer for your lawn. Fertilome's all-season weed preventer with fertilizer is a great product. It prevents weeds for up to 6 months, and will prevent crabgrass from growing in the spring and weed seeds from growing